Welcome to the best of Cincinnati, covering the cool stuff in and around Cincinnati, Ohio. Those two towers right in front of us, that is Procter and Gamble. And we're getting off the freeway, Interstate 71, to head over to Covington, Kentucky, on the Roebling, the John A. Roebling Bridge. People often ask me how Cincinnati has so much cool stuff, and the reason is old money. This city has been around forever and been a major city in American history. As an example, the Roebling Bridge we're going to was first laid out and designed in 1846. But by then, Procter and Gamble was already 13 years old, as was the University of Cincinnati Law School, the fourth oldest in the country, and future President Benjamin Harrison, who was born just outside of town on the other side of the Great Miami River in North Bend. The construction of the interstate system in the 60s separated downtown Cincinnati from its riverfront, but also allowed for the redevelopment and enhancement of land between downtown and the river. We're now on 3rd Street with Scripps on the right, Great Western Insurance, high rises. On the left is the freeway, and as we turn left, you'll see the National Underground Railway Museum and Freedom Center on our right. We're now headed to the banks. On our left is the entertainment district for the Cincinnati Reds Stadium, and to the right is the Bengals Stadium. Prior to their construction, there was Riverfront Stadium, where both football and baseball were played unsatisfactorily for all fans. When the Roebling Bridge, then called the Cincinnati Covington Bridge, opened in 1870, this was the primary north-south connection between Dixie and the Midwest. In front of us is Paycor Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bengals. And now we're going to turn and head over the John A. Roebling Bridge. This was the world's longest suspension bridge when it opened. And later, in 1888, the Brooklyn Bridge became the world's longest suspension bridge when the Roebling family built there. Welcome to Kentucky. Now, during the time this bridge was going through its development and construction, America went through a lot. Cincinnati's Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote her book about Uncle Tom's Cabin, a slave experience in Kentucky, in 1852. In 1857, the Dred Scott v. Sanford case came out, declaring that people of African descent were not and could not be citizens of the United States. We fought a civil war, but Kentucky and Ohio were both on the same side, as Kentucky never left the Union. Now, as we head back to the bridge, you'll be able to see the skyline of Cincinnati. Football stadium far left, baseball stadium on the right. The tallest building is Great America. And off to the left side of the bridge is where Fountain Square is, the historic center of downtown Cincinnati, where they started building a subway. And that's the Underground Railroad Museum directly in front of us. The bridge goes over a park and a trail where people can walk or ride their bikes. And that trail, the Ohio River Trail, connects to the Ohio and Lake Erie Trail, where you can ride your bike from Cincinnati up through Columbus, Akron, and make it all the way to the shores of Lake Erie. Shortly after the bridge was completed, E.W. Scripps purchased newspapers in Cincinnati and northern Kentucky. The building in front of us is the headquarters for Scripps. Television stations, television networks, newspapers, and, of course, the National Spelling Bee. We're going to turn right up here on 2nd. The freeway is between 2nd and 3rd. In front of us, that is Great American Insurance Tower. We have the entertainment district on the right, and now we can see the light stanchions for Great America Stadium, the home of the world's oldest professional baseball team, the Cincinnati Reds, which were also founded about the time the bridge opened. Now we're heading on to Interstate 71, which heads from here up to Cleveland via Cincinnati. We'll have more tours coming up. Thanks for watching. I want to see your comments, concerns, and questions, and what you'd like to see on the Best of Cincinnati channel. Thanks, and have a great day.